Alright, let's dive in. Backups by Cyborg. So here are a few tips on how you can keep backups. If the files are small enough, one of the best ways to make yourself a backup is to email yourself. The advantages of emailing yourself, especially if you do it to a webmail, is that you can access your file anywhere you go, where you can access your email. What are primary important aspects of a backup? Well, let's dive in and explore. If your backup is for security reasons other than simple loss of content due to systems crashing, keep your backup somewhere else and not on the same premises. Because if you are to lose it, you will lose the original and the backup, for instance, due to theft or event damages. Never back up on top of a recent previous backup because, if something goes wrong, you have overwritten your latest backup. It's always safer to keep multiple versions. Instead, before starting a new backup, rename your last backup. For example, instead of Cyborg, make it Cyborg 1. This way, when you do your new backup, you retain your last one and your new one. When you are happy that the original and your backup work and are not missing anything, then you can delete your older one like Cyborg 1. Emailing and physical mailing yourself some very important legal factors. Establishing patents and copyrights is very expensive, and unless you do them in the 16 to 17 major countries of the world, it is as good as useless. Because then, it can be made or copied in any country where you have not registered a patent or copyrights. But did you know that mailing yourself the workings or the prototype could win you a case like, to prove you were the first to invent? The Postal Service date stamps your letter or package, and if you mail it to yourself and not open the letter or package, you have proof that on that date you had already made the item. But legally, that is not all. Revenue stamps and postal stamps actually render your mail a legal document, just like they do on contracts, etc. Due to the fact that most things are no longer physically mailed, but if they are electronic, they can be electronically mailed, that is, email. Worldwide, various precedents have been set, rendering email and electronic communication platforms as legal serving. So your email to yourself, which includes metadata and is recorded electronically, can well win you the case of first to have invented, and therefore can dispute any application for patents or copyrights by anyone else. Even the largest of hard drives cost a mere $100 to $300 US. Considering that time is money, losing your data or your work can amount to millions. And for what? For the price of a $100 to $300 hard drive? If you have anything electronically valuable, get a few hard drives and duplicate and back up your work. Just one of your folders can be worth more than the drive. Don't cry if you have no other copy of your work.